think now that I am ready for this venture. Should death take me, see to it the treasure given to me by your king be sent to Hugelak, the lord of the Geats, so that he may know I found a ring giver good in his gifts. With fronting, I shall get glory, or death shall take me.
Glory is raised up over the far west. Your glory over every people, Beowulf, my friend.
When the evil-hearted creature gave up this world and his mother too, it passed into the control of the best of worldly kings between the seas, of those who give treasure in these north lands.
In later days, the broad kingdom of the Geats came into Beowulf's hand.
Then did the neighbouring fold discover the wrath of the dragon.
This terror was made known to Beowulf. His own home melted in surging flames, the throne seat of the Geats. And this was anguish of spirit to the good man. The fiery dragons with his flames had destroyed the people's stronghold, the land along the sea, the heart of the country.
His breast boiling with dark thoughts, Beowulf commanded that a wonderful battle shield be wrought all of iron. For well he knew that the wood of the forest might not help him, not linden against flame.
He had no fear of the combat for himself, for he had survived every conflict, every dangerous battle, every deed of courage, this son of Ecgtheow.
Beowulf, lord of the Geats, went to look upon the dragon, to where he knew the terrible guardian held gold treasure old under the earth. His mind was mournful, restless and ripe for death.
I remember that time we drank mead, when we promised our lord, him who gave us these rings, that we would repay him for the war arms if a need like this befell him. Let us go to him and help our war chief, while the grim, terrible fire persists.
But they crept to the wood, protected their lives.
Angry, a malice-filled foe, shining with surging flames to seek his enemies' hated men.
The mighty king struck with his war sword, his shield burned.
The earl at his side made his courage known. He paid no heed for the dragon's head as he helped his kinsman. His sword sank in, and then the king himself drew his own battle knife, biting and war-sharp, and cut the worm through the middle.
They felled the foe, destroyed him together, the two noble kinsmen.
To the prince, this was his last moment of victory for his deeds of work in the world. The wound that the earth dragon caused began to burn and swell. At once he felt a dire evil boil in his breast, poison within him.
Then it was not long before the battle-slack ones left the woods. Ashamed, they bore their shields to where the old man lay.
You are the last left of our race. To you I give my helmet and mail. Use them well, beloved Wiglaf. Fate has swept away my kinsmen to destined death. Now that I have bought these treasures with my old life, I can be here no longer.
Now, the joy giver of the people, the Lord of the Geats, is fast on his deathbed through deeds of the worm. Now, may the people expect a time of war, when the king's fall becomes wide known.
Then did the people of the Geats make ready the greatest of funeral pyres, amidst they laid the great prince.
Black smoke climbed over the fire, roaring flames mixed with weeping. Sad in spirit, they lamented the death of their liege lord. Heaven swallowed the smoke.
Then they built a mound high on a promontory, broad and wide, a reminder to the people, so that sea travellers later would call it Beowulf's Barrow, when they sailed their ships across the darkness of the sea.
He was of all world kings, the mildest of men, kindest to his people.
And lost Yearnost, and the most eager for fame.